What's up, Rebels? It is Chunky Monkey 40 here, and today we're going to be talking about what Kid Rock's next career move might be. First, we're going to talk about what we know will happen, and then after that, we're going to start to speculate a little bit of what might happen after Kid Rock retires. Because yes, unfortunately, that is what it seems like is going to be happening. So let's get right into it, but first be sure to leave a like and also subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Kid Rock related videos like this. First, what we know. In a Facebook post on December 4th, 2019, Kid Rock stated that there would be a new record and tour in 2021. Well, to be exact, he stated, "All this BS going on has just got my blood pumping and is only more songwriting fuel for a new record and tour in 2021. I am beholden to no one, no corporate sponsors, no label, and I am gonna go the fuck off. You haters better be shaking in your boots. To my supporters and fans, I will not let you down. I guarantee it will be my best record and tour ever. Devil Without a Cause." Now this means a lot of things. The first thing it means is that obviously Kid Rock does not have a record deal, he doesn't have a corporate sponsor, or anybody who can tell him what to do. So that means that Kid Rock can basically say and do whatever the hell he wants. Which is pretty cool, honestly, which is why in 2020, being an independent artist is really the way to go. I mean, think about it. We have all the tools to become famous right here. But there is something interesting about this post. At the end of it, he said, "Devil Without a Cause." Now, for those of you guys who don't know, Kid Rock's 1998 breakout album was titled Devil Without a Cause. And in 2012, Kid Rock had also told Billboard that he would be re-recording the album for the 15-year anniversary. Rock stated some of the tracks will be exactly like they were and some of them will have sensibilities of what we've learned playing those songs live for 15 years. I'm not going to say they're going to be better than the originals, that's tough to top, but I think there's something special about them that people will dig. They're going to be the way a lot of people have seen us play these versions live. We've twisted them up so much now to where it's very interesting and very cool. Which is 100% true. If you've been to a Kid Rock show in the last 10 years, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Those songs are completely different live than they are on the Devil Without a Cause record. So now, considering the fact that Rock said that this would be for the 15-year anniversary, which was in 2013 and it's currently 2020 and we have yet to see these tracks, that leads me to believe, based upon what we see in this Facebook post, these tracks from that remastered version of Devil Without a Cause will be on the next record in 2021, which would make sense because it's sort of around the time for the 20-year anniversary, which was actually 2 years ago, but that came and went too, which people thought that it was going to release then. So I mean, I don't know, maybe on this record we will end up seeing some remade songs from Devil Without a Cause, which would be super cool, honestly. So now after that one post, we never really heard much of anything about Rock's new album until September 14th, 2020, when Kid Rock headlined a Trump Jr. rally in Macomb County. Rock took to his Facebook page again and stated, "I am currently filming a career documentary and will address everything in it on my own terms. To be released next year with new music and schedule one last monster tour in 2021 that will kick my critics in their ass and give all the love I have to the fans. Are you scared?" And then he even quoted a new song at the end of it, stating, "Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live." So that confirms again that Rock is still planning to release an album in 2021 and plans to also retire and do one last monster tour in 2021. So now this leads us with a couple questions that we need an answer to. When is the documentary going to be released? And of course, when is the new album going to be released? So now if I had to speculate a release date for this album, my guess would be January 17th, 2021. Now the reason I say that is because that would be Kid Rock's 50th birthday. And if it wouldn't be on January 17th, I feel like he will probably at least either announce it or release a single from the album on January 17th. But that's my personal guess, so take it as you will. So now as for the Kid Rock documentary, which I was actually interviewed for, which was super cool. I was at the Trump Jr. rally that I just talked about, and I was actually front row for it, and I have 2 videos on my YouTube channel of it, and if you'd like to go check those out, I'll link those at the top of the description. He played a couple songs that he normally doesn't play played, including So Hot and What I Learned Out on the Road. But my guess for the release date of this documentary would either be the day he releases the album, or it'll be the last day of the tour. Now personally, I truly think that it'll be after the final tour, because I mean, why wouldn't he want to include footage from those concerts in his documentary, you know? I mean, this is his last tour. If this is actually his last tour, he's gonna want to remember that, he's gonna want it videoed, and this is a big part of his career. So why wouldn't he want to put that in his career documentary? And plus, he could end the tour with a bang and do a huge event in either Nashville or Detroit, where he could start it off by showing the actual documentary on a big screen, and then after that, as soon as the documentary is over, he comes right out on stage and performs the final show for the tour. Now that would be totally badass, and it would be a great way to send off his career. But after this retirement, I still don't feel like Kid Rock will be done. I feel like he will still take a bit of time and just relax and just enjoy family. He's got a granddaughter, Sky. He's engaged to his fiancée, Audrey. He has a big ranch in Nashville with a private bar, church, car museum, a 10-foot middle finger, and a private recording studio, Dixie Ridge. Someone on my Instagram brought to my attention a website, stevendurr.com. And on there it talks about Kid Rock's private studio, Dixie Ridge. Now the recording studio is beautiful. It consists of a lot of taxidermy, and it's got some badass equipment and neon signs in there, alongside some nice chairs to sit back and watch what's going on the screen. And on the website, Steven wrote, "In his most recent studio venture, Kid Rock knew exactly what he wanted. From layout to finishes, it was clear there was a defined vision and vibe. In the early stages, he even provided a sketch with his ideal layout. With a clear program and scope of work, the project was moving towards the end goal of Dixie Ridge from the very beginning. The features of Dixie Ridge are truly hard to put words to. An extremely large control room, 30-foot wide, 28-foot deep, features stadium seating in the back of the room, 2 credenzas, a vocal booth, a Neve 8014 side console, 48-channel SSL dual T and custom soffit mounted TAD monitors." I'm probably saying some of this stuff wrong, and if I am, I'm just putting it on the screen for you guys so that you guys can correct me in the comment section. Dixie Ridge consists of stadium seating in the control room, a stone wall in the live room, wood chinking in the live room, and a dual console layout in the control room. Steven Durr continued to state, "Something we appreciated throughout this design and build was Kid Rock's straightforward vision. We knew what was going to work and what wasn't. The room is exceptionally built, which is why it continues to blow us away with its sound. A control room of that size is a challenge in the lower frequencies. However, it's as accurate and smooth in the stadium seats as it is in the mixed position. No corners cut in Dixie Ridge, and it shows both visually and sonically." So right over here, I'm going to put a list of the equipment that is inside of Dixie Ridge. And honestly, it looks like it's a pretty high-tech recording studio. It's also pretty high-tech to be building as soon as you're going to retire. Which, when this was brought to my attention, it got me thinking back to when Kid Rock went live with his friend JJ on Instagram. So now if I could find the clip on Instagram, I'll play it right here. But in it though, Kid Rock stated that he wants to help other people.
Is this your last album?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is your last album and you're gonna rock out after that?
I'm gonna help other people out.
This could mean that maybe Rock isn't fully retiring from music. Maybe he's just retiring from doing his own music and going through the process of releasing his own albums. Maybe he's grown to love the production side of things more than actually making the music. Which could mean that Kid Rock might only just be doing features from now on after this album. Kind of like what he's done with people like Tim Montana, Yellow Wolf, Gretchen Wilson. He's been pretty frequent popping up on other people's records, but he hasn't been frequent in releasing his own. And if you look back, Kid Rock has also produced basically every single album he's ever done, aside from, I believe, Born Free. But yeah, so chances are, Kid Rock will just be helping the friends out he has in the business and giving them a cool spot to record music, and helping them mix it and everything, and do it themselves. A couple more possibilities of things that Kid Rock could do could be things like bringing back the Chillin' the Most cruise, or the Fish Fry. Maybe he could somehow combine those events into one big event. Now that would be sweet, because Kid Rock's biggest thing in his career has been his stage presence. He is best known for putting on an awesome show. Although he has stated that 2021 will be his last tour, he has not stated that he won't be performing again. which chances are what they would do is try and find a venue somewhere around Nashville and just do a week-long party, just like they would the Chillin' the Most cruise and the Fish Fry, you know? Do just one big event every year, which would be awesome. A couple more things that would be really awesome to see happen is Kid Rock expanding the Made in Detroit brand and doing Made in Nashville, which he has already printed several shirts that read Made in Nashville. So it's a possibility, you never know. Even though he wasn't made in Nashville, it would still be a pretty cool brand to do just for the hell of it. It would also be pretty cool if he revamped the American Badass Beer Company that he had and the American Badass Grill Company. Maybe he'd even consider expanding these brands into making an American Badass Whiskey. That'd be cool. Anyways guys, that is it for the video. Be sure to let me know in the comment section down below what your thoughts are about everything I've stated in this video. What are you excited for the most? The new album, the new tour, the documentary, or to see Kid Rock getting into producing music? How accurate do you think I am on the stuff I stated in this video, and what are you hoping to see on Kid Rock's next album? Are you hoping to see him do some rock music, some rap music, or some country music, or maybe he'll even expand into country rap? I mean, shoot, he has hung out with Ryan Upchurch a couple times, which would be awesome if Upchurch was on the album. Oh my god. Upchurch fans would go ballistic if Ryan was on Kid Rock's next album. That is a long-awaited duo that really needs to happen. But anyways guys, with all that said and out of the way, I am ChunkyMonkey40 at YouTube.com. Stay rebel, y'all.
Just some good old boys, never meaning no harm. It beats all you ever saw in a trouble.